Good morning, stitchy friends, and welcome. Today is Flossmas Frenzy day 16. My name is Trisha. You are so welcome to be here. I hope you've been enjoying my videos over the last little while. If you're new here, I hope you stick around. It's a little crazy in this part of the Flossmas world. But I'm taming it down today. Right, this is going to be a quick video, I'm afraid, because we're getting ready to get on the road. We're going to see what will hopefully be our new place. We've put an offer in on a condo, an apartment basically. It's a conditional offer that we sell our own house. So yeah, we need to keep our fingers and toes crossed and be positive. We live in an area that is truly beautiful, actually. But we live in a retirement community, so the catchment pool for people looking to buy is small, and we all know how the housing market is. So yes, I need an act of God. I really do. Anyway, let's get on to today's video. You're here for the stitching. I did pretty well yesterday. Put in 925 stitches into various projects. The bulk of it was in the robin that I showed you yesterday. The spin for yesterday's stitching was Christmas by Renato Parolin. This is what it looks like when it's finished. The chart is a nightmare. I'm going to take it with me today and take it to Staples and see if they can blow it up for me, and then I'll put it back into my good notes. So we shall see. But yeah, it's a challenge to stitch. This is where I was starting from yesterday. It's being stitched on a 32 count frozen linen. I think it's by Picture This Plus. I don't know, I just don't keep those tickets that tells me what the fabric is. Pretty sure it's frozen though. Okay, let's put something behind it. Hang on. Make this a bit smaller. I mean, let's face it, there's not a lot of stitching on there. So basically what I did was I was working more in the base of the tree. Yeah, you can hardly see it. It's just brown upon brown upon brown. I don't think I've gone wrong yet, but the potential is there because the symbols on the charts are really challenging to see. And then when I highlight them, I can't make them big enough to highlight them. So they're highlighting other symbols that I haven't stitched. So I'm having to be super careful. So anyway, I think I got into this 250 stitches. Yeah, the Christmas robin that I showed you early yesterday morning, I'd put in 394. That's where the bulk of my stitches went. And then yesterday it did start snowing, so I put 100 stitches into this. This is Falling Snow by Shannon Christine. I thought it was quite apt. And yeah, I didn't take a before picture. And I have a hanging thread, as you do. Okay. Oh. All right, here we go. So I continue to put stitches in across the rows, across here. I did a couple of rows, got just over 100 stitches in there, but wow, it is looking fabulous. So each time it snows, I'm putting in 100 stitches, and I'll be taking that with me today. Don't know what the lighting is going to be like at my son's place. They've redone their whole house, so I'm hoping the lighting is better, fingers crossed, so I can get some stitches in. The last thing I worked on was the Lucaress. This is it. It's called Interior Christmas. It's being stitched on a 28 count Ada, and I'm really not minding that stitch, but I was working in here. I'm starting to fill this in along here. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see that much of a difference. So yeah, so I filled all this in here. It's not focusing. So my goal is to fill this in, all of it, and then come up and see if we can get to some green. So I'll be taking this with me today as well. And we don't need to spin the wheel to find the project today, because the project is Joy by Ori TM. Here it is. It's a Quaker. It's gorgeous. I saw Blitz Stitch did this, completed it. It was so nice. Sadly, he's not on. He doesn't do videos anymore, which is a shame. But I think he's on. Instagram. I've never quite got the hang of it. Instagram. Not yet, anyway. I'm too busy stitching to be posting everywhere. All right, let me show you where I'm starting from. I think this is going to be the stitch for the next 2 days, because I don't know how much stitching I'm going to get done for the rest of the week, all the way through till Sunday. Sunday's my next kind of free day. So this is where I'm starting from. Isn't it gorgeous? This is being stitched on the call for fabric. This is antique white, 28 count Lugana. The colours pop on this. So, actually, did I have it the right way up? I did show it that way, didn't I? Yeah. Because this is where I am. I'm just here. I'm doing this motif. I guess I need to work across. Yeah. I do love a Quaker, I have to say. All right. And I don't know what movie we're going to watch. I will spin, but it may be that I watch it tomorrow night. So last night we did watch Home Alone 2, and I don't think either myself or my husband were really looking forward to it. Anyway, We put it on. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. We just laughed out loud. It was so funny. So, yeah, we hadn't seen it for a long time. We usually just watch Home Alone and that's it. But it was funny. It really was. Okay, let's spin and see. Oh, Santa Claus the movie. Now, I don't know how many of you would be familiar with this movie. So this movie is a pretty old movie, I guess. 90s is considered old these days, or it would have been the 80s. In the 80s. It stars Dudley Moore, who is a British actor, and he's an elf, a disgraced elf. And it's a good movie, actually, so hopefully we can find that. So what's left now? Oh, the word of the day. Word of the day is carols, Christmas carols. So what I'd like to know is, what is your favourite Christmas carol or song? We'll lump Christmas songs in with that. Yeah. So if you want to be entered into the draw for either a Haid chart, a full coverage, let me make it easier, for a full coverage chart, or a gift certificate from 123 Stitch, or another LNS here in Canada, let me know what your favourite carol is. You got to use the word carols. And the word is good until midnight tonight. And we'll see what you come up with. My favourite carol is In the Bleak Midwinter. I just love that. It's not commonly sung, I should say, not sang, sung. Use your grammar, Tricia. Okay, this is number 16, and we have a little elf with his Christmas tree. Yep, time to get those trees up, people. Okay. Methinks this is another project. And what do we... Oh, look, this should have been yesterday. Snowman. Isn't that cute? So I'm actually going to take, you remember the Robin one that I started? I'm going to take that with me today and probably stitch on it in the car. Yeah, that is very cute. I like the candy cane border. Yeah. All right, my lovelies, I am going to love you and leave you. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Happy Stitchy Day. Yeah, and I hope all your preparations for Christmas are coming along. I actually wrapped a couple of gifts last night because we need to take them with us. So yeah, so I'm half wrapped. Don't have much else to do. So anyway, you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. The video tomorrow will be a lot later. It'll be in the evening or late afternoon. I'm not sure which, but yeah. I have to get those bugs tomorrow, you know, the millipedes, the giant North American millipedes. I'm picking them up tomorrow. I don't want to see them and I don't want to touch them. So the guy that I'm getting them from has supposedly organised that for me. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going to put them when I have an open house. That's a problem. In a cupboard or something? I don't know. Anyway, that's a future problem. See you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.